Hey guys, so I wanted to talk about what do we do when people are hateful or they're rude or judgmental, in on YouTube or even in our real life, our daily lives. Like, how do we handle that? What should we do? Because people are going to talk. People always got something to say. People are full of their. We all have our own opinions, and a lot of us we have the freedom to express those opinions. So when people say stuff that isn't necessarily agreeable with our content, or just how we conduct our lives, talking about like our personal relationships and people in our lives, how should we handle that? So I think a lot of these people who are so negative or hateful or judgmental, they're insecure, in their own ways, or they're seeking attention, or they have such high standards of themselves and others. And so, they feel like they have to share their opinion on that and point out other people's flaws. And so, there's that, or, maybe they've gone through some painful experiences of their own, and something that you would say or how you did something, it kind of triggers something in them. So, and then they want to take it out on others. So how do we deal with that? I think especially when we're putting ourselves out here on the internet, and, even in our real lives, and being open in our authentic selves, it's we have to be able to handle the criticism. So, we could think about, cutting those people off, cutting those people out of our lives, distancing ourselves from those people. We could block the comments, we could delete the comments. That's an option. But or we could just ignore them. We could just ignore the negative comments. We don't have to respond. We don't have to feed into anything. We don't have to give them the satisfaction of getting a response from us. Or we could use it as fuel, to keep ourselves going, so that we could do better and we can grow from it. Or we kind of have to just get used to it. We have to, being online and putting ourselves out there, we just have to get used to the idea that people, they're gonna say stuff, they're gonna say things, and we could let it help make us stronger, let us grow tougher through the situations, and don't take it personally, because it's not worth it. We can't let it get to our hearts. Like, we can't let it settle into our hearts, and we have to stay confident in what it is that we're sharing and who we are. And especially when we're trying to help people, we're sharing our experiences and our lives. Just stay confident, because that's your life, that's your story, that's it's valid too. And people don't have to watch your content. Just keep that in mind. Those people who do want to watch your content, the people who are finding value in it, they will be the ones to uplift and encourage you and support you along the way. And those are the comments that truly matter. Take those things to heart. And then we could try to understand where these people are coming from. We could try to have empathy on them, and just try to maybe understand the whys. Why are they hateful or rude, or always putting someone down or criticizing? It's all about, like, remember, we're all people, and we're all going through something, and just to have more compassion on people, even those who are hateful. Don't repay the hateful for hate. You can try to turn the situation around. You could try to bring optimism into it, and, like I said, extend compassion to them when they're not expecting it. Someone who's being hateful, they're not going to expect someone to be loving and kind in response. They're going to expect someone to keep going with the hatefulness, you know, to come back at them. So we could turn it around, you know. And then remind yourself that you are the only one that you can control. You know, you can't change someone else. You can't change their how they choose to respond to people. You can just do that for yourself. So take accountability for how you respond to the situation, you know. And then we have to accept that not everyone is going to like our content. Not everyone is going to like what we have to say, and that's okay, because we're not for everyone. The people who we are for, you know, like I said, they'll stick around, they'll support and encourage. So, you know, don't pay too much attention to that. Always wanting to have someone else's approval as well, because it's just not going to happen in life at all. Like, there's always going to be someone that disagrees or, you know, doesn't like you particularly, and it's a reflection on them. Okay, so those are those things, the things I've thought about that can help in these situations, because I know it doesn't feel good when someone doesn't like who you are, essentially, you know, and what you have to say, especially when you're just trying to be encouraging. You're trying to be helpful and you know, to share your life. And so it can hurt a little bit when people you know, give you the thumbs down or say something negative to you, but just don't take it to heart. let it slide off, you know. Let it be a moment to like do some self-reflection, and maybe there's something that you can learn from the constructive criticism feedbacks, you know. So it's not always a bad thing, you know. It hurts our pride, or, you know, our feelings. But anyways, we can also, you know, just be grateful for the feedback, you know, because it could be the push that we need to do something, to try something new, to do something better, to see something differently, you know. So there's always opportunities to you know, to learn and grow from these things. And, you know, successful people, they don't need to put other people down. Successful people, we build each other up, we lift each other up, and we're there for each other. You know, people helping people. It's hurt people that hurt people, you know. Yeah, and then, you know, we will have to give an account of every word. So whether you are a believer or not, we'll have to give an account of every word we speak. And then I'll leave you with James chapter 1 verse 19. Know this, my beloved brothers, let every person be quick to hear, slow to speak, and slow to anger. I hope that this has been helpful to you guys. Please hit the like button, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. I thank you so much for watching, and everyone who has been so supportive and encouraging so far. YouTube is hard, guys. It's hard. It's a extreme vulnerability, putting yourself out there, and, you know, there's millions, I think maybe even billions of people that could come across your videos, and then in life we see people all the time, you know, and they're forming their opinions. They may not speak them, but everyone's got an opinion. So just be encouraged that and try to be kind. Bye.